There was a certain person who wanted more from life, even from an early age. Perhaps you probably knew them personally. They knew they weren't destined for the mediocre and the mundane. They grew up with no perceived advantages or the proverbial silver spoon. Said it another way, without affluence. College degrees rose up as an initial ambition, but soon dissipated, only to spawn the urge to be a future entrepreneur. What businesses would best suit them, they pondered. As they needed something to start on a shoestring budget. It means something that could be scalable. But what could it be? What could do something like that? What could place them in a position of a better life, a better direction? Then one day they stumbled upon a man who demonstrated the ability to predict market moves, seemingly able to travel time and space and return back with insights about the near future. They watched in amazement and they figured there has to be something to this. There has to be some trickery. There has to be some kind of a gimmick. The day after day, week after week, this man would share this openly, asking nothing in return. So they set out to slowly consume everything this man put out. Day and night they labored, feverishly looking for that epiphany, that aha moment that they could do it themselves. Soon their family noticed, their friends, their co-workers, and like much anything else in the world, curiosity got the better of them. And out of morbid curiosity, they asked, "What is it you're doing all the time? Why don't we ever see you anymore at the club? Why don't we ever see you at our normal powwow where we get together and hang out? You weren't at the bonfire this weekend. What were you doing? Where have you been?" They would ask. Well, with excitement, obviously, they began to show, this is what I've been doing. This is what's referred to as the art of reading price action. Excitedly, they showed chart after chart. This is what this looks like. This is what that market did. And I saw these things happening before it happened. And this is the craft that's called trading, where an investor can take money, their own money, and buy and sell and profit from these fluctuations that is inside these charts. Isn't that amazing? They wanted to share that excitement, that pent up joy, because they've been laboring all by themselves. In the quiet, in the stillness of the night, when everybody else was sleeping, preparing for another workday, or preparing for a busy weekend, they were staring at charts. They were looking at fluctuations and patterns and trying to adopt a mindset of pattern recognition, seeking a model that they could employ day after day. This is what they're going to do. But strangely, as they spoke and shared their excitement, their audience began to withdraw. Strange looks of bewilderment passed over them. An odd glaze in their eye. They didn't understand one thing they were being told. They couldn't get it. Why would you be so excited about this? This is what you chose after being with us for so long? Clubbing, all the high school years we spent partying, all the football games and rallies we would go, tailgating, cookouts with liquor, booze, and barely clad women. This is what you've been doing with your time? Wow. What happened to you, they thought.